Hello guys, this is Cameron here, aka Dragon Camp 13, and this is uploaded to my YouTube, or Franco Swiss Creole. This is uploaded to my TikTok, and I already recorded this video, but since it was muffled, since I had my headphones on, I have to do it with my AirPods. Hopefully, it's much more clearer, and I can actually hear things. That's irritating, but the current topic is how Pan-Africanism ruined the brains and logic of American blacks. Um, well, I'm pretty sure quite a few of you already know who Myron Gaines is, aka Amro, whatever his last name is. I forgot what his last name is. Like his real name is like Amro something. It's like an Arabic name because he's like a Sudani Arab. While in the case of the other person I want to mention is Johnny Somali, who's not even actually a Somali. He literally chose that stage name just to make Somalis look bad. In reality, he's like of Ethiopian and Yemeni descent because he said his dad is half, but then he referred to himself as half Yemeni. And honestly, from how I see it, he's still of mixed Ethiopian, Oromo, and Yemeni Arab descent. The problem is American blacks keep trying to group these people with American blacks and try to call people who do that in FBA, aka Foundational Black American. I met those types before. Those types are range, and I'm not an FBA the last time I checked. By stating the obvious, because tribalism exists for a reason. Johnny, like I already mentioned, Somali's ethnicity. In the case of Myron Gaines, aka Ambrul, he's literally Sudani Arab. He's considered Arab in Sudan. His parents speak Arabic natively. His culture is Arabic because he's not one of the Nubians, aka the average Sudani in like Central Sudan. He's not one of the blacks of Darfur. If anything, the Sudanese who identify the same as him and look as him, the Sudanese of the Arab tribes, they're literally genociding people in the Darfur region as we speak. They literally have a word for sub-Saharan Africans, which is like the Arabic equivalent of like the N word, like bruh. And we're supposed to believe that this man is quote unquote black just because he might have some Nubian ancestry from Sudan, even though he looks Arab. His name is Arabic. I've literally seen Yemenis that look the exact same as this man. I showed my Lebanese friend what he looks like. I showed some of my other Middle Eastern friends what he looks like. They literally told me he looks like the average Arab from Saudi Arabia possibly, which makes sense because quite a few of the Arab tribes in Sudan literally originated from Yemen and Saudi Arabia. So why is this degenerate individual, however you might perceive him, whether positively or negatively, he's still a degenerate? Why is he getting grouped with American blacks whenever he don't even consider y'all the same as him, and all he does is criticize American blacks heavily? It's almost as if tribalism is a thing for a reason, because we both know that we're not the same. Same with Johnny Somali. I don't know why people keep trying to push this man on American blacks whenever both of his parents were literally came from East Africa. So why are y'all trying to say that I'm trying to segregate a community, even though Black American is an actual ethnic group? An actual ethnic group. It doesn't matter what you're considered in the census. If you're a Black American, you're still a Black American. I don't, I don't understand. I don't understand that. American blacks are probably the only community in the West that claim other ethnicities that don't even like them as a whole. I never understood that. Why are you claiming ethnicities of people who would call you the hard R or refer to you as quote unquote the ninjas? Never understood that, but that's the problem with these ethnicities out west in America specifically, because American whites have a very similar problem where the culture is so gentrified, and many of the cultural aspects of some of these ethnic minorities are merged together with the individuality erased to the point where you see people trying to claim other ethnicities that look very different or they have a very different culture. Uh, that's the same as theirs. This is why that we was kings thing is a thing. This is why whites have their equivalent of we was Vikings. Because trust me, I've seen a lot of that. white society, white culture that literally different European men created, or European men of a different ethnicity, which is why I'm not even sure why they're even trying to claim some of this shit if it had nothing to do with their direct ancestors. But that's American, regardless of race. But still, like I have no, like I'm literally related to people who don't even, who is considered American black legally, but they look like a whole entirely different race. Like look at my grandmother. My grandmother doesn't even resemble a black person. She doesn't. Her eyes are literally like like grayish blue. Well, were. She was a natural brunette, and her hair was literally fine textured, probably finer textured than what you would see in half of Europe, bro. Like her hair was literally like Europeans, which is crazy. Because she is legally considered black because the American census removed the term mulatto, which a lot of American blacks keep trying to be like, yeah, these people are black. You know, whenever it's convenient, because real ones who've been around enough black people already know that with mixed race people, they consider you black if they like you or not. Oh, you're not black, but what? You said this and that. Oh, now you're conveniently black. Nah, if you're mixed race, you're mixed race. If you're racially ambiguous and mixed race, you're racially ambiguous and mixed race. You're not black. You don't resemble a sub-Saharan African. You don't have African features. You look like a whole different race more than you do resemble an African. So why do y'all keep trying to claim people like this? I understand why people might think modern is mixed race at least, which I still don't understand because all the mixed race people that I've met across my entire life, because I live in Louisiana, one of the most mixed states in the U.S., even the ones I'm related to, and I'm of the descent myself. His facial structure is still that of an Arab. He doesn't resemble like an obviously mixed race person. I mean, the dude is Arab. For him to even look the way that he does, he's majority Arab. Because if you know who Tip and Tip is, he was like half Black East African from Zanzibar, and like half Zanzibari Omani. And I mean, bro was dark. Bro was dark, and he was exactly half and half. For Myron to be as light as he is, being even lighter than a lot of Arabs in Saudi Arabia, bro is majority Arab, and I don't care what people say. I don't care what they try to claim. That man is an Arab. Middle Easterners claim him as an Arab. Sudanese claim him as an Arab. He's Arab. He literally looks more Arab than Siddiq Al Fadil. Like, bruh, doesn't make any sense, honestly. It really doesn't. But America, America, America. The only country where you will see an ethnicity naive enough to literally follow the racial classifications of a group of Southern racists who literally try to uh, disregard the mixed ancestry, mixed race people, and try to push them together with the blacks because they didn't want any of these people trying to consider themselves even close to white, even if they could have passed as white. Because if you could have passed as white, I can't even consider you black at that point. You're obviously mixed race of majority European descent, not exactly white, but you're far from being black as well. But they'll keep pushing this mentality, not even realizing that they're literally succeeding succeeding what white Southern Democrat racists from the South back from the 1930s literally pushed for. But remember, they'll call you an FBA if you call out all of this criticism, even though it's genuinely justified criticism, to understand ethnic differences and to not consider someone of a different ethnicity entirely from you as the same as you. Because skin tone doesn't mean anything. Race is almost always defined in your features and your ancestry than just simply your ancestry. Ain't no way you're 50% white and 50% black, or 50% black and 50% Arab, and considering yourself black. No, you're mixed race. That's it. Well, guys, this is Cameron here, signing out. Peace.